Thank you, Nelson Burton. And there they are, Amleto Monacelli from Barquisimeto, Venezuela. 24-year-old who will watch 28-year-old Don Genalo. Has one TV appearance this year, and he won it. The Light Bear Classic in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You know, for Don, who's originally from North Merrick, Long Island, New York, 4th straight year that he's won at least one title. Has a total of 5. First shot, left lane. Didn't come up, leaving the 2, 7, and 8. He left that during practice, and we asked him if he left the 2, 8 often, not the 7. He said yes, throughout the week. He wasn't the only one, though. There were several that did it.
Well, then you don't get enough action of the head pin off the sideboard. What he has to do is get the ball to the right of the 2 pin, drive the 2 back into the 7, 8 area.
Anxious moments at the line for Don Genalo. On the championship pair, averaged 208 in 2 games. Monacelli is up now, averaging 212 in this championship pair. Here is a talented, exciting young athlete. Four pin.
Unusual pin action. Monacelli just ripped the 5 and missed the 4. As you see this powerful style, as you mentioned, Chris, of this young athlete. It kind of shuttle steps that first step, then goes into a 5-step delivery. The high backswing, the open hand. Now watch the snap of the wrist as he comes down through the ball. Bends that elbow, shovels that wrist under the ball, sends it to the right. Didn't get a good break on that. Has an easy spare at the 4 pin. As you see, 2 different colored shoes. A good luck charm of this young man.
And a new pair of shoes. His having been in a friend's automobile, and the automobile was stolen. Thus, he lost the shoes. You see the dead seriousness of this 24-year-old from Venezuela, who last year on TV 5 times, finished second 3 times. This year he was 4th and 2nd on our telecast.
The grip of Monacelli digs those fingers into that long fingertip span, settles that ball in the palm of the hand. Good concentration. Watch that action.
The bad breaks that winners, well, they can't see those, the 7-10s. They just can't win.
Watch the action in the 5 pin. The ball hits the 1-3, then the 5 should go over into the 7 zone, but the ball's hooking so sharply, he drives the 5 pin straight back. A bad break for Monacelli.
So now, a more experienced Don Genalo. Let's see what he does after that opening. Genalo, a 5-year PBA member. He has 5 titles, 6'1", 150 pounds. After converting a split, shooting in the 2nd frame. And that's what you pros do, Nelson. You jump on every opportunity.
You're right, Chris. As you see, just a classic style of Don Genalo. Everything in perfect position, his head steady, arm swing locked. Now watch the nice pivot step and deep knee bend, extended follow through, and he just poses that position. A good disciplinary factor. Genalo leading by 13, up on the left lane, 3rd frame.
So increasing it now to 23 pins over Amleto Monacelli. But if you're rooting for Monacelli, don't give up on him because he's tough. He's shooting in the 3rd frame after an open, 27 through the 2nd. Sister Andriana Monacelli, student at Fairleigh Dickinson.
Watch the hand action and the ball action of Monacelli. Good swing. He locks that arm in behind. Now watch as he hits the bottom of the swing. Look at that elbow snap underneath the ball. The wrist action out over the 2nd arrow, out to about the 2nd board. Now watch him just demolish these pins. Phenomenal power. bumps that 10-pin out. As you said, Chris, don't give up on Monacelli. He can really string strikes with that power ball.
He's cut Genalo's lead to 13 with that double. We're in our very first game at the Bradley Bowl in Windsor Locks, Connecticut. 15th stop on the tour. We'll be back. When Don Genalo gets into the finals, Mary comes in from Perrysburg, Ohio, and her cooking has added 10 pounds to her husband's slight frame, and I can say that because I know about slight frames. There's Don. Tough break, leaving the 10 on the right lane.
The difference between the power players such as Monacelli and the pinfall of Genalo. Watch the 6-pin. It lays down in the channel. Doesn't have a chance to knock out the 10. As you saw Monacelli, when he got up in the 3rd frame, just draw that 10-pin right out with a 6-pin. Genalo, an accuracy player. Monacelli, a power player.
And each week here on our live telecast on the Professional Bowlers Tour, we see a variety of styles. They attack those pins in a different manner and style. And here you have a classic example. Don is 15 and 10 in 15 appearances on ABC with a 222 average. He's tough. 5 titles. 7.
Genalo doesn't quite get the pin action as his ball hits a little bit light. The head pin goes to sideboard, and it doesn't quite take out. Now watch the action of the head pin as the ball hits it. Now normally if you're going to strike, it'll grab the 7-pin, then knock out the 4 and the 5. Just slides by the 7. Genalo with a spare here would continue to lead by 11 pins.
Oh, what a follow-through. After our next game, Nelson Burton's tip of the week, and continuing in a series, it'll be the 4th on practicing. And these young men do a lot of it, a lot of competing. Monacelli. Oh, what a follow-through. After our next game, Nelson Burton's tip of the week, and continuing in a series, it'll be the 4th on practicing. And these young men do a lot of it, a lot of competing. Monacelli. We mentioned earlier that Amleto had his favorite pair of shoes stolen. We asked him what happened.
Well, this is a different experience. Last week in New York, my bowling balls were stolen, and my shoes too. So this week when I came here, I got my new pair. I went to the shoemaker, and it happened that the guy was like 12 miles away from my father's town in Italy. So the guy made the new pair for me, and here I am.
I guess he's here. He's on the left lane now with that new pair of shoes.
In the trilingual, Monacelli ordered those shoes in Italian. He says an old Italian shoemaker knew just what he needed.
Monacelli, who flirts with that channel. And we'll have from the left side Steve Cook a little later.
Watch this ball. It looks like it's going to slide off in the moat. The spinning action, the ball hangs it on. Now the sharp break, 18 boards to the pocket, just sucks all 10 pins off. He has the lead by 9 and put the pressure